So, Jannick, how are you today?
I'm very good, thank you.
Pleasure to have you today. And how was the day so far?
It's been good. Been working and enjoying the nice weather.
Awesome, awesome. And Jannick, your new fifth studio album, Sinister Thing, is to be out on May 9th. So, would you like to tell me a bit on the songwriting and production that goes behind this new album?
Yeah, yeah, I can do that. We actually started recording the album a couple of years ago. Some of the songs. We just took a trip to a vacation home and just
Mm,
were there for a week, and then I think we probably wrote 6 songs in that week, and then we listened to it again a year after, and then we split it all apart
mm,
and started all over. Just took all the good parts and used them in the new album. So maybe 5 songs on the new album is actually was sounding way different when
mm.
we did it at the beginning, and I think this is our fifth album, and we thought we wanted to do it as we would,
Mm.
not think about what people think about it. So that's why
Yeah,
we made some songs with a little bit more harsh vocals, and
yeah.
uh, we did, we actually thought more about ourselves and what we wanted to do, and just think, okay, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, we like it.
Lo-
you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Some of the songs are just stories, and other songs are thoughts from inside my head,
Mm,
and
wonderful.
meanings. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. And this Sinister Thing has some kind of storyline or a theme that it was focused on.
Um, let me get that again.
This Sinister Thing has some kind of storyline or a theme it was focused on.
Um, no, maybe I tried to make some of the lyrics a little bit more dark
Mm,
without making them to all death and everything, but because the 2 albums before this, maybe I tried it in a bit of different way and just uh, make them more, I would say, I don't know, more clean, or how you can call them. And this time I think, okay, now I'm gonna make them a little bit more from some of the songs from the darkest thoughts
yeah. Mhm.
instead of everything being happy.
Gotcha, gotcha. And an amazing cover artwork that goes behind this album. And would you like to tell me the making of this cover artwork and the work on the person behind it?
Yeah, the guy who made it is a guy from Brazil. He's called Gilberto Melo, and we actually used him for the last 3 albums. He's never met the guy, but doesn't matter. It
Yeah.
always works out. I think every time he makes an artwork for us, when I look at the artwork, I always find some new things in it I
Mm,
haven't seen in the beginning. And also with this album, when I'm looking at it, suddenly there's a man standing somewhere in the corner, and doing something. And we like working with this dude because he's very good, talented. He's affordable, and uh, and he gives us we tell him the names of the songs, and we say you can do whatever you want, and then he just creates something out of that. So there's
mm,
not so much. It's not really us who made it. He made it
good.
out of the lyrics
Mm,
and the titles, and then we just took it in and said, okay, can it be red instead of blue, or blah blah blah.
yeah.
But that he's a cool guy. I can highly recommend him.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. No? And I had the pleasure to listen to the album in its entirety, and I have to say, a perfect, wonderful album again from you guys. I love the original, the melodic that you have always kept on your albums, and you have given, like you said earlier, you have put lots of heaviness and a lot of energy inside of this album, and it all comes so beautifully done. And each and every song I believe you have put a lot of work into it, and it's a mind-blowing album for this year. So thank you so much for putting up an awesome album, Jannick. And as a band, how do you guys feel about the outcome of this album?
We think we made a good album, but we also every time we make an album, we always discuss. We always have different meanings of which of the songs are the best ones and which one
Yeah.
are going to be singles. And I don't think we have ever been never ever been in total agreement of which of the songs are the best. But
Yeah.
we are kind of what you could call it democratic band. So we do it
Mhm.
like that. It's if someone thinks something is good, we keep it, and then we listen to it over and over again,
Mhm.
and maybe we change it, but not like this. We actually get along quite fine. Of
Awesome.
course, we argue sometimes, but it's not like we don't have a lead singer in the band
Mhm.
who's think he's way better than the others,
Yeah.
and um, and like in our live performances, uh, I always step back on the stage and let the other guys
Mhm.
go in front, and I
Yeah.
can walk behind them and sing.
Mhm.
Instead of it's always the lead singer stands
Yeah.
in the middle and the other one's in the back. We don't do
Right.
that here. We just everybody is an equal part of this
Mhm.
band.
Fantastic.
Uh,
Fantastic.
and if you have a if you're glad and love to play together, you get a better band.
Awesome. Awesome. And any big plans for May 9th on the day of the release?
Uh, we have four more shows in the book right now, and we're still working on it. I cannot tell you about them because they are not announced yet, but we're working all the time. But it's also a little bit difficult to get the gigs because
Mm.
we don't want to play for free anymore.
Yeah.
We've done that a lot the first 8 years or 7 years, But
Mm.
so and that also and that's all can be difficult sometimes because I know some venues don't have money, but we're not we don't we're not greedy. We just want what you call a musician's tariff in Denmark.
Yeah.
It's about 2,500 Danish crowns. I
Mm.
don't know what it is in Canadian dollars, but it's the normal fee for a musician, and
Mm.
we usually want that. But some venues cannot pay it, and then we say, okay, how much can you pay?
Mm.
And some venues only want to give you a case of beer. But we're getting too old for a case of beer,
Yeah.
putting too much effort in it, and it's just we just need a
Right.
little bit of money to
Absolutely.
get it all to go around, and because
Absolutely.
everything is expensive.
I know.
Yeah, it's you don't get anything for free anymore, unfortunately.
Mm. It's very true. And any plans to come up with an official music video from this album?
Yeah, we actually are working on it. We have a girl, or she's a woman, but she's working on it, but she's also busy with other projects, so
Mm.
we just have to wait. We would rather wait a bit and then save some money, uh, so and get a good result and sell our house to get a video, right away. So
Yeah.
that's what we done this time. Uh,
That's that's
it's more
that's
important for us to have the music being produced in a good place with a good producer and recorded properly. and that's more important for us right now. Also because maybe sometimes your videos only get seen a few thousand times, and other times it's a lot more. But this time we just said, okay, we can wait. We can always make the videos, and then put them out, and it's like then you get a new chance on the song, or what I don't know what to call it, but then you get a second chance and get some more promotion out. That's what we are doing at the moment. So that's why there's no videos right now. But there are plans about it. So
wonderful. Looking forward to that, Jenny. And we spoke about this earlier, like down the touring part, like you don't want to do any free concerts anymore, and you're looking for some concrete paid touring. So, are you guys working on something for this year to go on some big festivals?
yeah, we're working on it, but it's very hard for here. You always have to be the big festivals is booking you. You cannot book yourself unless you are Metallica or whatever. Then you just make the call and you get in. But we're working on it now. Our booker is making his calls, and I would love to do it. We played the Copenhagen in Copenhagen in 2023, and that's probably the biggest show we did. It's I don't know, 35,000 people or something. Not in front of our stage, but there are several thousand. So that was awesome. And we would love to do it again. It's not because we have to have money, but if we go to the UK to play, which we have played a lot, we need to come home at least with a zero, because otherwise it's expensive. We did a lot of coming home with minus, I don't know how many thousand Danish kroner, so but not anymore. We have to pay the bills.
Yeah, totally understandable, Jannick.
Yeah, but we're working on it.
Sounds good. Sounds good. And almost close to 10 years of awesome music with almost five full-length albums now. So how do you feel about the road you have traveled so far?
I actually think it's been awesome. I've never thought I would get this far because I always just was a guy sitting in the sofa with his acoustic guitar, and I'm not that good at playing the guitar, but just sitting at home and singing a bit for friends and family. And suddenly I meet Nils, and we just said, let's make a rock band. And so for me, my dreams have come true about this, because now I try to play big stages and did it a lot of time and to create my own music and get it published. And but you always want a little bit more, just for me, it's just about as long as I'm happy about playing and performing, I will do it. And then we will see how far it goes.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm not expecting to get rich, but it would be lovely.
Absolutely. We all want that.
Yeah. But also, maybe you get one band out of 1,000 who can live off it. But
yeah. And Jannick, I know there has been a lot of great, amazing moments over the years, but are there anything special that has happened in the last few years for you?
Music-wise, it was, I don't know, it was probably the gig at Copenhagen I talked about before. That was something I really wanted to do, like a big wish for me. And suddenly you got the email, and I have to admit, I didn't sleep maybe 2 days up to. That's not good, You have to get the rest. But that was probably the biggest highlight for me, because some of the other guys I played with have supported different big Gojira and Motorhead. They've been touring with them when they were a smaller band or so. So for me, I was actually just to get up on the big stage and just look out on the crowd and just thinking, wow, you're finally here. That's the biggest things that happened for me.
Fantastic. And Jannick, finally, any message that you have for the fans around the world?
Keep listening to our music, and we are creating it for you, also for ourselves, but mostly for the listeners and the fans around the world. It's awesome that you listen to our music, because that's the way we can keep on doing it. And go to some live shows wherever you are and support the musicians. That's probably that.
Awesome, Jannick. And Jannick, I want to thank you so much for giving me today this wonderful opportunity to have you on this interview. A real pleasure to meet you. And thank you to you and the entire band for putting up the awesome album Sinister Thing on May 9th. A fantastic album, like I said earlier, totally loving it. So thanks for all the awesomeness, and we are really hoping to see you on the road soon.
Yeah, we hope so too. Thank you very much.
Thank
Have
you.
a nice
Take
day.
care.
Yeah,
You
bye.
too. Take care.
Care.
Bye-bye.
Hey, bye.
Bye.
Bye.